You have 10 minutes remaining.
And it's still not set. My ice cream is still liquid, but it's in the blast chiller, so I've got 10 minutes to hopefully have ice cream. And I'm starting to get more terrified that I'm going to be serving them carrot cake custard.
Let's have a look at you.
I'm happy. I'm all smiles. It's rising. I say, yeah, chef, I'm okay now. I'm happy. I'm piping a little bit of this, my Italian meringue. The consistency is not what I want. I have no time to do another one. So I have to use this one.
Guys, come on, you've got 5 more minutes to go.
I was quite frazzled because I just did not know how to plate. I had all these elements, yet I just did not know what to do with them.
Let's see.
It broke here, so I can't use this piece, so I wanted to move it.
When you rolled it, did you cool it enough?
No, I didn't cool it enough.
But there's a part that is not broken, so...
I'm going to use my one that's not broken.
I'll actually feel relaxed the moment I take out those panna cottas and I see that they have set nicely. I don't know how they are in the middle, because if it's not set, it's all going to go on the plate. Oh, gosh. Stop shaking.
I'm feeling content with my dish. I've never made granita before. I've made sorbet, I've made ice cream, but I've never made granita. And I thought that it would make a very nice sort of final mouthful.
I'm really stressed out because my custard hasn't set. When I transfer it into my crust, it's kind of disappointing. The custard is just leaking all over the place. Luckily, I've got another short crust pastry, which seems to be able to hold the custard.
So we've got like 60 seconds to go, and I've got everything on the plate. So I rush over, pull my ice cream out, and as I smash my ice cream spoon in it, it's kind of set.
In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop cooking, guys. Your time is up.
I got everything that I wanted to do. Feeling quite proud.
Feeling all right. Yeah, we'll see what the judges say.
All my components are in my plate, but it's gonna depend on the taste.
As we know, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. It seems as though a lot of you may well have done enough to stay in the MasterChef kitchen a little while longer.
I don't think I've done enough to go to the next round, but we'll see.
Claire, let's see what you've got.
I was feeling optimistic and happy and just glad that I got to serve the ice cream. I made you a carrot cake ice cream with chocolate pineapples with a carrot foam and then some cream cheese icing inside. So kind of a play on a carrot cake, but no.
I have a problem with this dish in that you're telling me a story of this sort of deconstructed kind of carrot cake ice cream, and I'm just I'm not getting it. The ice cream, all those textural elements you may have in a carrot cake are now frozen, and they leave a sort of mealy taste in your mouth. I get texture of nut and a heavy cinnamon taste. I'm not getting any carrot out of it at all. For me, the only sort of thing that I like, or element that I like, is the grilled pineapple with the carrot foam.
The only carrot flavor I get is actually from the carrot itself. The idea is there, but just make sure that the carrot is the one that comes out.
You know, not cooling down your custard before you churn in the ice cream maker was a big mistake because you lost a lot of time there. I mean, we love ice cream because of that nice creamy texture. I would have preferred for you to make a really good base custard and then add all those flavors in at a later stage. The execution today just, wasn't good enough.
Thanks, Claire.
Getting such negative feedback, it's horrible. It's gutting. So I respect their choices and their feedback.
Abigail, let's have your dessert.
I tasted it and I'm happy with that flavor. Actually, everything that's on my plate is carrot, 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 carrot.
I've actually made a carrot panna cotta. Right at the bottom, that orange layer is a jelly. I actually intended to actually set the two together, but time was not on my side to wait for the panna cotta to set completely, so I set them separately.
Panna cotta shouldn't be too creamy. It's light. It melts in my mouth. The color is there, and I can taste the carrot in there. The jelly, however, did you use powdered gelatin or leaves?
I use powdered gelatin.
Because the jelly is rubbery. I think you used a lot of that gelatin, and it's actually harder than it should be.
Thanks, Abigail.
Thank you, Abigail.
Demiso.
I'm expecting just negative to negative, really, because I know that my custard did not set.
You were looking a little panicked at the beginning of this challenge. What was that all about?
Simple. It's dessert. It's something that I'm not familiar with. And then you added the carrot.
Good. Let's give it a taste, Tom. Did you intend it to ooze, or were you hoping that it was going to set?
I did put it in the fridge for it to set, and for some reason or the other, it became that.
You've got a good pastry. It's crunchy, it's tasty, and you've got the great carrot chutney. But clearly the tart hasn't set. Thanks.
Thank you, chefs.
Just that my custard did not set, but surprisingly, everything else, is somewhat positive.
Roxy, it's your turn. Roxy, that looks very beautiful. Did you get some inspiration from anywhere, by any chance?
Definitely from the visit with Kevin Thornton. He really inspired this entire dish a lot.
So this is just a little shortbread, eh?
Yeah, with aniseed and carrot.
Highlighting certain flavors, especially when it comes to these, Michelin-starred chefs, it's all about subtlety. All these other elements complement the carrot flavors. It's very subtle. The textures, that sorbet, it's quite playful. So Roxy, this for me is just amazing to see. I can even taste the inspiration. It sounded so ambitious when I asked you about your dish, but you managed to do it, and it looks fantastic. Really well done.
Thank you so much. It gives me that little bit of confidence each time I hear something good about my cooking. It's just going to help me improve to become a better amateur chef.